Hey guys, what's going on? This is Jack2505. In today's video, we're going to be discussing the Siege Mode rewards, the mode itself, which has been released for everyone on June 26th, so it's been a few days now, and the experience that I've had so far. And the big question, is Siege Mode hard, too hard, or just right? Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. In Siege Mode, you'll get weapon skin rewards for the class that you're using, so you're going to get red, red, white, and blue rewards, and then golden rewards as well. But the main rewards that most players will be basically grinding are going to be the right pauldron and the helmet. So first of all, the Mark X Siege Hero right pauldron with honor, courage, and retribution engraved into it. So you're required to clear 50 waves in siege mode. In the image that you see on screen, that was my progress so far. So I had 25 more to go. And it doesn't have to be in one session. So it could be done across multiple sessions. And it doesn't have to be hard mode either. So you can do this on normal, as far as I know. So to be honest, it looks like a bit of a normal pauldron, something that would have been available at on release, like a vanilla type pauldron. Nice lettering, but nothing special really. The main reward is the molecular bonding studs helmet for completing 15 waves on hard difficulty. And during this weekend has been no easy task for me, and I'm guessing quite a lot of players out there. So that's going to be 15 waves in a row in one sitting. And you've got to clear the 15th wave, which is the absolute nightmare wave for basically everyone. Since release, I spent most of my time, well, basically all my time in hard mode siege and trying to basically get the helmet and get as far as I can. The classes I've used have been Vanguard, Heavy, and Tactical. So these are the ones I've more or less figured out on my own. And they basically seem to be the meta classes. If anyone in chat, well, anyone in the comment section can tell me if there's anyone else that's really useful, we could get to that later. Now, there are some issues I've got with Siege mode so far. It's a mixture of the mode itself and the way the community are behaving towards it. Maybe it might just be, a lot of new players coming back, and maybe a little bit of a gap in knowledge. But these are some of my concerns. The first one is players leaving early. Now, I thought in Warhammer, only in death does duty end. Ever since I realized that you can just leave after like 5 waves, 10 waves, get your XP. And I know there's XP farming going where there are players out there that are purposely doing 10 waves and then they will bounce out, abandon the team. So whoever stays is basically going to have an absolute nightmare trying to get to 15 and completing it. Also, over the weekend, we've had some major server issues. So when people leave, and if it's the host that leave after a while, your server will just bug out and then you'll just be sent back to the battle barrage, which is bloody annoying. So I don't like. I've said it in my previous video, and I'll say it again. In my opinion, if you leave the server, you should get nothing, absolutely nothing. I don't care if your time's been wasted. You're wasting other people's time by pretending to commit to a game that you're not committing to. If you've got 30 minutes, 40 minutes to spare, you can't be asked with no 2 hour hold or whatever. Go and play operations. There is literally another option there for you. Go and play operations. You don't have to play siege mode. Or if you're gonna play siege mode, guys, commit. Whether it's normal or hard. Why don't you just keep going until either you clear all the sectors or you're dead? If you don't have the time, don't play it. Honestly, I'm bloody serious about it. The next part is players coming in at a low level. Now, I'm in particular the console players. You guys have had even more time to level up because you've only just got the siege mode update. Where with PC guys, look, PC guys have had the the player test server for a few weeks. Plus, in general, I'm not just picking on console guys, but in general, it's been fairly enough time to at least get one character to Prestige 4. There's been a bit of a not bit of a drop, but there's been quite a lengthy amount of time for a lot of players who are especially if you're going to jump into a hard mode. I mean, people are coming in level 1 Prestige with no perks whatsoever. I mean, how far do you think you're gonna get? So players coming in at a low level, please go and play operations, or please go and play normal. Don't bother with hard mode because you're gonna come in, make it even hard for yourself and the rest of the team, and you're not gonna get very far. Players picking the wrong team perks or coming in without any team perks. So that's echoing what I said before. But with this one, it might be a case where players just simply don't know. There's been a lot of changes. I will add the patch notes in the description box. But one of the key differences is the tactical in regards to the tactical team perk, where you basically get your grenades refreshed every 60 seconds, which is a massive difference for the tactical and a must pick. So you've got players out there who are basically doing infinite melter bombs, infinite crack grenades. It is so good. So tactical players, make sure you've got that on. Make sure you've got that on, and also read the patch notes as well. Also, the Vanguard with the melee finisher for extremist enemies and above, you get 30% of your health back. And then with the heavy, it's a toss-up between when you revive, you get your full health bar or the extra ammo. I think most heavy players will prefer to have the revive with the full health bar. But make sure that you've got those team perks unlocked at least to give yourself a chance. Because I think the team perks are some of the most stronger thing in the game, and the assault as well, in regard to the assault with the additional 20% melee damage and extremist and terminus enemies, which when everything's going well is fine. So make sure you've got the right team perks on. You don't have to be maxed out, but just have those unlocked and selected. In hard mode, dealing with more than one boss at a time can be a pain. Now, this I think is one of the main reasons why people are struggling. When you've got 3 Carnifexes or 3 Hell Brutes or 2 Carnifexes and a Neuro Throat, the game, and then plus you got extremists coming at you, and then some players are complaining about a stun lock thing where it gets to the point where you've got, let's say, 2 lictors attacking you. One where you'll have to block or parry, or you have to dodge. So they're coming at you with 2 options. So basically you're screwed. And plus you've got Carnifexes shooting at you, pouncing at you, like there's so much attacking you at the same time, where it just gets to the point where it just doesn't feel very balanced at times. And then, we're going to get to it later. You have to start, bringing in some reinforcements. I did suggest in a previous video that maybe bringing in the bosses one at a time would be a much better, fairer sort of fight. I don't know what you guys think about that. But at times, where especially, I think the worst combination, I think, is probably the 3 Hell Brutes. You've got all of them slamming down, area of effects. As a melee class, let's say you're a Vanguard or a Bulwark, as that type of class, you can't even have a melee fight with them, because as soon as you engage with one, the other will come and just simply interrupt it, and it's crazy. So I don't know what I mean. I don't think they're gonna walk that one back, but at times it is absolute chaos. Also, can hard mode siege be cleared without the Dreadnaugh? Now, I want to know if anyone so far has beaten at least 15 waves without the Dreadnaugh, or have you done it by simply bringing in the marine reinforcement bots, which are they're quite good. They're really good, you know, extra melee damage, good range damage, extra range damage and things like that. They come in with their own good perks. But at the moment, I think, because I mostly play solo queue. Obviously, you guys know I live stream as well, so I will get the odd player who will come in and join eventually. But with random players, including the player test server period, I was not clearing 15 without a Dreadnaugh. It's like the big guys got to come in and clean house. Also, does does Siege mode have a strict tactical, heavy, and vanguard meta? And if so, does this then hurt the mode? Because to be honest, I was quite looking forward to using the sniper. Now the sniper, I know the sniper has definitely got some really good perks and attributes, but once things start to get really busy, I don't think the sniper, I don't know, the sniper will struggle in this mode. And who else struggles in this mode? Um, the assault. There was one run I had. Somebody played the assault and he was really good. And using the perk where 20% extra melee damage against extremists and terminus enemies, which helps a great deal. But at the same time, for the assault to work, you gotta play well and everything has to go well. But at the moment, it just seems to be tactical, heavy, and vanguard strict meta. And if so, does this hurt the mode? Does it make it a little bit inflexible? Let me know in the comment section below. So I've managed to clear 16 waves on hard mode, and I've obtained the helmet. The helmet's okay, and most players will say, yeah, it's nothing special, but basically, if you've got the helmet, guys, put it on, because most players will know and you will know what you had to go through to get it. And it's the mark of determination and suffering as well. I would like to see more siege rewards in the future come to this existing map and future siege mode maps for clearing um 15 waves again, as well as all sectors. Like it, we should see a full set reward for clearing all sectors on hard mode. We're talking like 25 waves on hard mode. Now that would be amazing. So guys, let me know your thoughts in regards to siege mode. What do you think of it so far? Are you impressed with what you've played, what you've seen on YouTube or Twitch or whatever? And is this a mode you can see yourself sinking your teeth into and perhaps taking over from operations? Let me know in the comment section below. Now, my name is Jack2505. Thank you very much for making it to the end of the video. I hope you guys are enjoying Siege Mode. And please join me in my live streams. I'm going to be live streaming Siege Mode even more over the next few weeks or so. Hopefully get to play with some of you guys. We'll have a good chat as well. Thank you very much, and hope you have a great day.